What do the early scouting reports tell you about ECU?
Well, you watch the tape, and they're 0-2 right now, but that's not an 0-2 football team. With Coach Houston, you look for where he's been, Lenore Ryan, James, the Citadel, James Mass, now East Carolina. He's a ball coach, and he'll have his kids ready to play. You look at offense and Garcia. We know a lot about Mason Garcia through the recruiting process. He's has a big-time arm. He's very accurate. He has the ability to run the football. And they have some design runs at the quarterback position for him. I think he's rushed the ball for, I can't see here, but he had 128 yards of extra yardage after contact in the Marshall game. But the running backs, Harris, he's a big-time back. He was out last year due to a knee injury. And you look at Shane Calhoun, again, another kid we recruited from Florida, just a great football player. There's a lot of good stuff for their team. And their offensive line, they're hard-nosed up front. And Coach Mogridge does a great job with those guys. They're tough guys. They play the game the right way. And that's the first thing you look at a different team is, how they play up front on both sides of the ball. And both sides of the ball, line of scrimmage, they play very physical. And it's going to be a challenge for us. And on their defensive side, they have great players. I mean, they do. You look at them, they like to mix the front up, they like to bring pressures at times. And we have to do a really good job of up front have a chance to win this Saturday.
Chris Womack, WLOS, third straight non-conference game against a North Carolina team. How important is it for you to keep some in-state competition alive?
I'm for the in-state games. If you look what we've done over time, and I used the North Carolina game for example, that we played them 3 times, and they came down to last-second plays to win the football game. And you look at the crowds we've had; all 3 games have been sold out. And that's been important for us. And you talk about economic impact for the state of North Carolina to keep the money here. And, I hope we continue that. I mean, it's every time we suit up and put the A on, we expect to win the football game. And that's just not in football. That's in every sport. So there's pressure on App State to win football games. And I think it's from our fan base. We took 4,000 people to Chapel Hill. They expect to win. And they pay their hard-earned money to watch these kind of games. And why wouldn't we play these kind of games? I mean, it's great for the sports. It's great for the sport of football. It's great for the state of North Carolina. I mean, we're taking a bus ride 3 hours down the road to play in a great atmosphere. They drove 3 hours up the mountain last year to play in front of 40,000 people. So I don't know why we wouldn't play these games. We have some games in the schedule in the future. We want to play Elon. We have Charlotte coming up here. We want to play NC State. That's on the schedule. I'd like to get Western Carolina on the schedule. Again, these are games that the fans care about. We talk about taking care of the fans, the fan experience. I'm not sure why we would not do this year in and year out.
Has there been any movement with Western Carolina?
Not that I know of. I know we've been in talks, but really we have it scheduled for Charlotte. We have Elon in the schedule here down the road. We have NC State on the schedule. So we hope to get that game going and get to play here home and home.